22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Oh, that was the thing, the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Smith will come in motion right. Here's Hurts to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
Sanders is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
Trap 50, trap 50. Cut 19, cut 19. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown. Quez Watkins from 3 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now Gino on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
18-11.
Gino now to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Straight ahead, Walker. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
19 Tigers.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's sacked to Kobe Dean.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Geno. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And they do get this across midfield to defending home. A small consolation prizes. He's well short of the first. And they get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts, and he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. So a good grab there. And here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week. And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with Sanders off the option. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Another run with Sanders. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh? On first down, Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions, 1st and goal. I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens. He'll look to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. In motion left goes Smith. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. From the gun, it's Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Elliott now to have the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Lockett, the man in motion. Walker now on 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but bad from the spot. Actually, no gain. So 3rd and long. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
This is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
In motion right is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this 2nd quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Smith. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Smith on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 52 yards. And the Seahawks get a late score.
Final minute of the first half. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Smith will come in motion right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. In motion right is Smith. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts to the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. In motion right is Watkins. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From the 6. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe...
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards short of midfield.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. It's caught by Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
70 Ranger.
Now on 2nd and 13, Hurts. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On second down, it's Walker. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. Given 4 on the carry, that'll make this a third and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And the slot man goes in motion left. 3rd and 2, Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Gino on first down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Smith. Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The slot man in motion right. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll go down at the 28. Smith on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but the same...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Smith here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Grant Calcaterra from a yard out. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Slot man moves right. From the 29, Smith. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start this season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about that. And, my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. With this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at Week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in Week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Had two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 20.
Fuck me wrong with these niggas, man. I do this man shit, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Nigga don't want to come over here on my turf, nigga.
The best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe
nigga don't want to come over here on my turf, man. Too mean, man. Don't worry about what the score is, nigga. Nigga don't want to come over here on my turf, man. I be doing this shit, man. Nigga don't want to come over here on my turf, nigga. Told these nigga, man. Told these nigga, man. Nigga thought this shit was sweet.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Smith.
Nigga thought this shit was sweet. Drew. Nigga thought this shit was sweet, nigga. Nigga thought this shit was sweet. Number picks. Number picks. Nigga thought this shit was sweet, bro. Hey, Q. You don't want none of these Eagles, but I'm trying to tell you, but that D song serious, nigga. That D song serious. You played your game already, bitch?
Your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both
you ain't winning shit.
But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game,
this shit gets serious, nigga. This shit gets serious out here in the field, man.
It's just their first. They've got
this shit gets serious out here in the field, man.
They'll look to throw.
Dang, I try to hit top his ass. What? Man, you want whoop shit. Go ahead. I'm putting 50 on niggas, man. Putting 50s on niggas, man. I ain't ducking, bro. My girl was on the game, man. I gotta spend time with my girl, bro. I ain't ducking, bro. I gotta spend time with my old lady, bro. What you mean I had all day, man? Shit gets serious out here in the field, man. When I was on mad last night. But you a mad motherfucking lie, nigga. You a lying hell lie. Bruh, look, I'm gonna tell you something, dog. We did everything we possibly could, bruh. What I'm saying is, that's why I was gonna tell Harris, I was gonna ask his ass what he wanna do, man.
Not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's gonna throw it, and it's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they had.
Oh my, this whole going crazy. You already played your game?
Now after the
you won?
touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Shit, I don't know. I'm just on this hoe going. This shit looking, bro. My rookie got two interceptions, man. Woo. Oh, you on my schedule, nigga? Both of y'all. Yeah, you. I don't think you ready for these niggas, but I already know how you play so shit. That's why I don't really see you. What that boy said, I've been waiting on you.
If you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this.
I ain't worried about that. You think I'm worried about that, bro? I'm not worried about that, man. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Simple. 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 So you can be who ass. I'm gonna ask my girl to come play the game, bro. What, bro? You can't. Don't be laughing at me, man. I'm just being for real.
They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws.
Nah, man, come on, bro. Come with that stupid shit, man. You know ain't nobody got the goddamn practice, man. I swear, bro, I'm Bryce boxing gloves for your ass, dude. God damn.
On the other side,
what you mean I don't want to do that? Man, keep out. Knock your ass out.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's incomplete.
Keep out. I'll put these hands on your ass.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns.
He said, who said you use the box? Keith? Man, Keith had me live, man. Nigga probably did karate. Told him he used the box. Yo, fuck all with this shit, nigga.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
I know that nigga lying.
Back of the end zone.
Fuck. Bro, I'm trying to score this nigga so bad.
The long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Charles
are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead, and some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football?
Bro, I'm trying to put 60 on this nigga. That's why I'm going to football.
Yeah, a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how
you can real about what I gotta do.